Good day to you friends and followers, my name is Aradric and welcome to Wasteland 2, the Director's Cut, which the Director's Cut is just the version that got released on consoles and the updates, I think it's for the PC where they added different texturing models, things like that, and I know PC got mod support, so that's pretty cool. But at any rate, um, I've been wanting to play this for a while. This is like the real Fallout. This is like where Fallout kind of originated from. This was supposed to be the Fallout that everybody wanted to play, but it's a tactical game that requires the ability to just say, okay, this is going to be hard as crap, and I'm probably going to die, and you have to be pretty good with it. So I'm probably going to lose a lot of people, but this is going to be fun. The beginning here is going to be a little bit boring because I'm going to end up creating a squad and learning what I'm doing before getting into the game too far. And if you just don't want to see the whole creation and learning process, you can skip to a later video when I get that far and enjoy that. But in the meantime, I'm going to create a custom squad. Create a custom ranger. I can change the gender, right? It's female, and why is female first? It makes sense alphabetically, but let's see. I'm going to name this one Aradric. No one saw that coming. I already know. Age. He can be my age, sure. He can be. What is that? I know everything but the indigenous. Just atheist. How about just none? Like, yeah, I don't want to offend people. I don't want to get into stuff like that. So, smokes. Don't smoke. Ethnicity. Do I actually get to choose? Really? There's not much to it. It's Russian, Native American, Latino, Indian, European, Asian, Arabic. That actually kind of works with my name. I never thought about that. African or American, but not African American. Interesting, isn't it? I'll go American. Biography. Nope, not gonna do biography. Alright, cool. Customize the appearance. Hat. Oh, I can have a hat. I have been known to wear a fedora or two in my day. None of these hipster fedoras with their small brims and their wannabe crap. Baseball hat kind of deal going on here. Military style cap. Oh, had a Road Warrior hat going on. I don't know. Maybe that one. Nah, not that one. Unless it. Nope. Sombrero is tempting. We could go that route. I could see that being a thing. Hair. I would like to have hair. Oh, look at that gorgeous hair. Look at that. We're not using it. Hair. That one's not bad. The hell? What? What? Who came up with these hairstyles? Can I zoom in at all? No. Alright, let me get closer. The pompadour look is pretty nice, I gotta admit. Kind of digging that one. Let's see. Well, there's not really a lot of choices. We'll go here. And that hat. Ooh, different head. Oh, look at my mustache. Ooh, I can have a mask? Tribal tattooing? I don't know. I don't see any difference right now. Oh, that eye patch going on. Sunglasses, because that's how it rolls. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see any differences on these, by the way. Kind of a chiseled jawline. Does he have eyes? I can't tell. I can't believe these people have eyes. And that glorious beard is kind of calling to me. I'm gonna go with the glorious beard. Torso. I would like to have one of those, yes. This military jacket I got going on. Except a t-shirt. I just run out into the apocalypse with a t-shirt on. If there's a vest, it's on. Nice. Got this poncho deal. No thanks. Not bad, not bad. I'm good. Oh, female. Yeah, the female may end up winning that. I'm gonna throw that out there. That's a possibility. No. Maybe not bad. Let's get this Han Solo look to him. Is it gonna be a gun? This wannabe holster thing going on. I'm good. Oh, there we go. Just a basic jacket look. I can deal with that. Let's do that. Packs. Oh, the belt. Oh, I have a backpack. That's gonna be handy. A sword in the back too, mind you. I like a miner. I don't mean underage. I mean like actually smooth mines. I kind of dig that one. Having a sword and a gun and whatnot. Legs. I would like to have two of them. That one probably goes with it, right? My knee pads, which is just a little disturbing. Yeah, there we go. Deal with that one. Yes. I totally should. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Protecting my body from all the sand and stuff that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Kinda dig the spurs because they're different, but yeah, I don't think about so. Where's the that belt buckle though? That one's I'm gonna go that way. Skin tone, I'm fine with it. I don't care size. Oh, I can be an itty bitty man or a very large, disturbing looking man. Let's just go here. That looks good. I'm not gonna randomize. I'm done. R2 is next. Oh wait, back. Portrait. Forgot the portrait. I just changed his hat by mistake. Oh, there's not very many portraits, is there? That's disturbing. Why are there not more portraits? I feel like there's not more portraits. I guess I'll have to leave it on that Native American one there. Oh wait, my hat. Nah, I forget about my hat. Um, next. No. Previous. No. How the heck did I just do that? Crap. Don't remember how. Oh, customize appearance. Haha. What was it? That wasn't that hat, was it? Was it that? No. That. No, was it that hat? Wasn't that hat? It was that hat. I think it was that hat. Okay, we're going with that hat, one way or another. Alright, customize. Combat skills. Let's go handgun, because that's usually what I fall back on. Let's see. Strength, high critical, low AP cost. Ammo is cheap. No short range penalties. Can use precision strikes. Weaknesses, low armor penetration, low damage, and short range. Base chance to hit plus 5%, plus 6% base crit chance. Level 4 unlocks zeroed. Alright, 10 skill points remaining. Do I have to? Oh, I do have to this way. Leadership. Thinking smartass. One unlocks know-it-all, and then level 5 is radiant personality. Let's go smartass. Barter would be nice, but 1%. Animal whisper. Yeah. Level 3 unlocks camel. Huh. Knowledge skills. Mechanical repair, safe cracking, toaster repair. I don't know, toaster repair is... Yeah, it's a pretty interesting one there. It takes 2 per? Really? Ouch. I'm gonna stick mostly to handguns. Leadership for sure. Level 3 unlocks taunt, 5 on rage, and 8 infuriate. Outdoorsman, perception, and smartass. Affable, silver-tongued. No, smartass I kind of would almost be interested in doing kiss ass instead. Well, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want to hear. Level 2 unlocks Tinkerer. think a knowledge skill would be a good idea to go with. I was kind of leaning toward field medic, just so that all my people would have it. Ooh, stim pack unlocks at 7. Lock picking, toaster repair, surgeon, mechanical repair, alarm disarming, computer science. Okay, don't need anything else right here, I don't think. Wait, how do I do the attribute? Ooh, luck, awareness, strength, speed, intelligence, and charisma. 1 in charisma, because that's how I do things with my characters. Coordination is action point and chance to hit. Chance to get additional con per level. I would definitely want luck. Awareness, chance to evade, more vision range. Strength is melee, carry weight, more con per level, higher starting con. Action points and base melee. I'll go more strength. Speed is initiative, evasion, action points, and combat speed. Intelligence, skill points per level, action points. +1 skill point per level. Oh yeah, definitely doing that. Well, see, I know intelligence is kind of a fallout thing that you want, because you'll level up faster and get more skills. I almost want to dump 1 more into intelligence, and then jump like 1 into speed. Or awareness. Or coordination for action points. Chance to hit. Having the ability to hit kind of trumps a lot of stuff. +2 meter leadership radius is pretty nice though too. Oh, charisma though I kind of want to go with. Drive stats, 8 action points, 4% chance to hit, 4% crit, 9 combat initiative, 6% evasion, 38 con, 2 attack speed, 3 skill points per level. So if I go like this, it doesn't increase. Yeah. It does at 4, but it doesn't at 6. So really I don't even need the 5. Well, no, it's still skill points per level. I'm going to leave it at 5. I'm okay at 5. I'm kind of leaning toward maybe go charisma because 5% increased XP rewards. And then con per level is 9. If I go, what about strength? Oh, wow. Let me think. Alright, I'm kind of, man, I'm really thinking maybe, no. Coordination, action points, and range. Action points are a big deal because you'll be able to do more. I obviously don't need the intelligence. The charisma is literally just, I'm going to get more XP, which I like, but that's what I kind of want to build the character on. What do I get for this? 1% crit. I don't really care about that. I like the fact that this gives me 3 more base con and like 12 carry weight. Oh yeah, that's literally what it gives you, and +1 con per level. That's a pretty big deal. Oh, this is gonna take forever. This is still my first character. Okay, although I kind of have an idea what I'm gonna do with a couple of them, so I'm not too worried about those guys. But for myself, I don't really know. Let's go with... If I go that route, it doesn't give me more action points. It's just ranged hit. Luck is just going to give me crit chance. Awareness is going to give me more combat initiative and more evasion. And more vision. I think combat initiative is your chance to go first in a fight. And then speed. More combat initiative, more evasion, and more combat speed out of it. Speed's almost better than awareness then, isn't it? Every detail, hard to ambush or sneak up on. Then speed is faster they can run, reflex time, sooner they can act. So yeah, how fast you go in battle. I'm gonna go charisma. The faster you level up, the faster you get stuff done. Alright, now that being said, 2 skill points remaining, which really means 1 ability. I really want Animal Whisper. I don't know what it's based on, though. Level 3 unlocks. What? Taunt. Increases nearby allies' chance to hit by 6%. If I go one more, 8%. Costs 4 to go above that? Dear God. So it goes, wait, 10%. So at level 2, it's 10% and 4. So it's 10 and 4. The next level will be 15 and 6. It's not bad. 60% versus challenge level 1s. If you were to go up beyond that, that increases by 15%. Just trying to derive the best way to keep stuff from just immediately murdering us in combat. And yet still getting that kind of role-playing effect out of my main character. Kind of want to go that way and see how it works out. I don't really care about most of this stuff. Eventually I'm probably going to go bladed. Knowledge. I don't really need this stuff with him, though, is the point. I'm going to have the other people function for that. What else? Smartass. Level 5 is Radiant Personality. I bet every one of them says unlocks additional dialogue, yeah. Man, I really want to go this route. I'm going to do it. Why not, right? Right. Everything's used, let's go. No? That's just weird. Well groomed and they brought us. Life was good. At plus 5 skill points and 1 attribute point at game start. Can I equip trinket items? Jerk. Hard ass dialogue options succeed. Plus 2 base attack. Or base action points. 50%. Ooh. Minus 1 skill point each level up before level 11. After level 10 you get plus 1 though. Jesus. You suck until later. But later you become really good. Even numbered character levels. Minus 1 to all attributes on odd numbered character levels. Oh, that's weird. That was not too bad. Ooh. Every 10 to 15 minutes. Gotta use highlight items on yourself. Ouch. Gain 4% chance to hit and 2% bonus critical chance with every successful attack. Bonus lost if you miss an attack. Minus 10% base chance to hit, 5% crit. No leadership bonus received. Ooh. 2 times damage and 25% crit for 1 turn after receiving a critical hit. Can never get normal critical hits. Plus 2 base armor, minus 30% base combat speed. Plus 20% base combat speed, minus 10% base chance to hit. Plus 2 action points, and plus 25% chance to hit for first 2 combat turns. Minus 1 action points, and minus 15% chance to hit for each turn after the first 2 combat turns. Ouch. Chance for lightning to strike and shock a random target in combat. That's funny. Plus 3 action points, plus 25% damage when drunk on snake squeezins. Minus 1% critical chance and 0.6 combat speed when sober. So you have to stay drunk. Drawbacks unknown. I don't like that. That I don't know. I love that. 5 skill points will attribute point at game start, but you can't equip trinkets. I don't know how good trinkets are going to be. Skull can't use kiss ass or smart ass dialogue options at all. Ooh. That's almost worth doing. Like, almost. But, and that one actually interests me. Well, that's one skill point each level up before level 11, though. I don't know how long it would take to get to level 11. So from an 11, you get +1, then everyone beyond that you get +1. But is it really worth? I guess you have to look at long term. You won't start seeing major benefits until 21, because you're losing them before that. It might be sooner, like 16, 17, depending on the number that you gain. But I might see doing that with one of my characters at some point. I don't know. That one's not terrible either. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I want to do a quirk. Your squad. Create a custom ranger. Name. A. N. D. Y. Go. Male. Why did I click the female one? Age. 30. Smokes? None. Wait. She's 31. Religion? None. Smokes? None. Ethnicity? American. Ooh, here we go. And blah blah blah. Okay, customize the appearance. No hat, with some rockin' good hair. Do we have an aviator? No, we don't. There we go. Yeah. No, I think you'd appreciate that very much. Maybe. Oh, the sombrero is pretty tempting, and I might have to do that. The hair is a little bit irrelevant. Head. Can't. Oh, that is a glorious looking face. Look at that chiseled jawline. You're not doing that. I don't know, those glasses though. We'll go that. There we go. And let's see what would work. I don't know. The armor seems pretty nice, but I think he would need mobility. Let's go with something interesting here. That's interesting, but no. Kind of dig the Mad Max look. Okay. Back we go. We're doing this. And then this. And then functionality maybe, but maybe this. Kind of got this bandito thing going on. This Chinese bandito thing. 'Cause that's a thing, right? Chinese bandito? That's totally something that happens for real, right? There we go. We'll just do that too. Well, that's what I'm wearing. There we go. Good deal. Portrait. All of these are a little bit odd. It's not gonna be that one. In a way, it would be that one. You get to be bald, Andy. There you go. Enjoy that. All right. Evasion chance. I want to do like stupidly good criticals. So I'm gonna go speed as well. Does intelligence have a bearing? See, it doesn't do anything. Wait. There's 3 skill point. Okay. Coordination. Yes. Do you think at 5? Ooh. Range chance. Range chance again. More luck. Call on action points. Carry weight. Strength. We're gonna make you stupidly lucky. Outdoorsman is what? If you want to find water level off the land and the waste, this is the skill for you. The outdoorsman is primarily used to avoid random encounters while traveling the world map. I'm going to give you outdoorsman. Maybe weaponsmithing. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to give you none of that yet. Where are they? Sniper rifles. 1 and 2. 3? What do I get at 3? Watchman. I bet that's like Overwatch. High AP cost of fire. That's not good. Very long range, high armor penetration, high damage. Can use precision strikes. Uses expensive ammo and chance to hit reduction at short range. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. I told you I was going to give you toaster repair. I'm giving you toaster repair. So just deal with it. Level 3 is scout, 5 is explorer, and 7 is world traveler. I'm not really worried about that. Barter, animal whisperer, leadership, knowledge, skills. Not too worried about most of this for you. We already know we're going sniper, so that's not a problem. One more thing I can throw out there. Thinking weaponsmithing. Let's do weaponsmithing. You would be a weaponsmith. I could see that. No quirk. I don't want my team to have quirks. Like, I kind of don't really want to do that. Create another one. Name. Yeah, we'll do that. John. Male. Age of 30. No one smokes. American. Next. Actually, no, wait. He is going to be Russian. Ah, crap. There you go. Russian. Oh, yes. Okay. Strength. High con. Where does this combination? Evasiveness, critical chance and evasion, action point. Let's do coordination. Does level 6 give me anything that I could use? It gives me more action points, then 3 more con to play with. +1 constitution per level. Does it stay that? No. At level 7 it does not. I want to go 6 starting strength then. 5 con gives me more ranged hit. I want like melee beatdown. Let's go luck right here because of the evasion percentage. Awareness for the combat initiative. 1 into speed for the combat initiative. 1 more would I can't do. If I drop 1 on luck and drop it into speed. Really have the luck. Don't need these 2 to up at all. He will use just punch. Low damage, melee range only. Get mistaken for a cage fighter. 40% base chance to hit. Look at that crap. Low 4 unlocks free for all. 5 is glancing strike. 7 is opportune strike. 8 is Russian strike. And strategic strike. Let's do that. Brawling. Level 2. And should I go 3? Knowledge skills. Demolitions. Definitely demolitions. Perception, smartness, hard ass. Level 1. Oh, brute force. Yes. Definitely yes. What about level 2? 90% versus level 1 stuff. Level 1 demolitions gives access to what? Explosives that you... What's long arm? Yeah, he's gonna punch people. That's gonna be his thing. John punches people, so this is just right up his alley. Alright, I'm good. No quirk, because... Well, actually, do they have like a... I just don't know. Just critical hit on you. Minus 50% base critical chance, but you get 15% base damage. Like, you're guaranteed 15% damage increase, though. I'm gonna give him heavy-handed. I think it's just a good idea. You're relying too much on criticals, it ain't gonna work. Female, we'll name her... what's a good name we could come up with? I'm trying to think of female Healy people. She's going to end up being a medic. So I'm trying to decide what to name her. I'm going to name her Stormy. Because if I ever had a daughter, I would name her Stormy. Done. Ooh, but Stormy Sky would be her name. I could name her Sky. I'm going to name her Stormy. She's 56. No, I'm just kidding. 20. I'm trying to think of what make it not weird to be in our group. 24. Smokes non-ethnicity. Let's make her European. She could be German. And customize her appearance. I don't really need a hat. I dig the visor deal going on, though. I can change her hair. Ooh, she's gonna have two sets of glasses going on. Blonde. Yeah. Native American. Crazy. More crazy. Really? People use these? Don't think so. I think we're gonna go with that. I like that. We're gonna totally deal with that. I actually like what she's wearing. I dig the jacket. Also neat. Ooh, a tie. Hey, there we go. That seems pretty normal for combat. Actually, that's the Native American one, I bet. Oh, Kung Fu. At least it looks better on females. And so does that. Yeah, yeah. None of these have the priesty look. I was gonna go with that. With the Healy look. That's definitely not Healy looks. Hmm. Maybe. Let's see packs. Is there like a Healy pack looking thing going on? That would be neat. Not quite. I kind of dig that one because it's really basic. But I also kind of dig that one because it's more than basic. Let's do that one. Legs. I would like for her to have two of those. Really? Cargos? Why should she need a cod piece? That seems normal. I want a lab coat, actually. I would really... What the hell? It's like the 80s threw up on the bottom of her pants. See, that looks like it would go with Healy stuff in the Wasteland. Not so much that. Bell bottoms. I don't know, those are pretty tempting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's Healy looking. I'm not sure about the top. Oh, so is that. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna go with that one. I like that one. I'm not sure what is that what matches up with it? Hmm. See if we can find something that looks like it probably there we go. That belongs with it. Yes. I don't know, does that one have a... No, it's any kind of inclination that maybe it makes sense. Seeing as how a healer's not going to be overly well done. I'm going to go with that. I'm pretty sure that it has sort of a nun-like effect to it. I'm going with that. Skin tone is fine. She's going to be small. And... portrait. I dig that first portrait, though. How? I just kicked my PS4. Probably not the wisest thing to do. Just saying. I dig the pink hair. I'm a huge fan of pink hair, so I like that too. That's pretty funny. But none of these look. Well, that actually kind of comes close to the original there. I'm gonna go with this one. This is definitely a cool portrait. So yeah. Next. Now we're gonna go intelligence twice. See, that doesn't make any sense. Definitely want 4. If you go 8, look at that. Skill points per level don't change until 10. I mean, granted, you get more skill points per level, which is great, but you suck until then. Action points don't even rate. Yeah, it would take some time for me to want to go up with that. Speed up. Strength. Oh, I don't need strength. Luck for evasion. It's additional con per level would be nice, but so you need 6 for that. I mean, 4 isn't a bad idea. Coordination is action points, and then range chance to hit. But let's up speed maybe. Yeah. Coordination. She doesn't need a charisma at all. She doesn't need strength at all. Can I take away strength? Oh, I can. Well, but she needs the con though. But she doesn't need charisma. Well, increased XP rewards still needs. I mean, that would still be a thing. They'll giving her kiss ass though later on. That'd be nice. I should have given her outdoorsman. That might have been a better idea. Anyway, coordinations that chance and evasion, combat initiative. Let's go 1 point into that. I'm just thinking XP is all. Each level is 5% increased, or is it base level? Like, you only get 5% per. Wait, let me, like, if I took everything out of strength, there's 3 points in strength, I get it, but it doesn't change. Like, I don't know the point. I almost want to go intelligence for the extra skill point. But then again, it doesn't work that way. +1 action point, but it still doesn't show that you get +1 action point. +4 awareness. It gives you vision range. I like the evade percentage. It's kind of what I was looking at there. Awareness, maybe? Yeah. I was thinking intelligence for the XP, but this one bases charisma. Awareness is vision range, chance to evade, blah, blah, blah. Let's go combat initiative so she can get her turns quicker for healing purposes. And then over here, kind of want to go here. Knowledge skills. She's going to have surgeon, field medic, on the mend. If I go here, which one's this one? Trained physician, combat skills. Oh, I'll have to give her something. Shotguns? Seems pretty normal, right? Or assault rifles. Shotgun or assault rifle? Kind of thinking I should have made my primary character assault rifle, make this character handgun. I prefer assault rifles anyway. Low AP cost. Yeah, because she's not going to shoot much. But he's got more luck, I think. Multiple firing modes can use precision strikes, moderate high AP cost to attack, chance to use this expensive ammo. Yeah, see, I don't. Do they use expensive ammo? Cannot use precision strikes, short range, lower penetration. Is it once moderate AP cost to attack? See, it's not that big of a deal for her having the ability to do that, but we also don't have safe cracking or lock picking yet, which is kind of a big deal. I know eventually we can get more people, but until then, I kind of want to stay focused. I almost want to just give her a shotgun, but I'm not sure having a medic with a shotgun is a good idea. I think handguns. Give her level 1 handguns, and then smooth operator. This one unlocked stim packs at 7. Let's go maybe kiss ass. I like the idea of having the ability to have everybody doing stuff, but the charisma's low. Hmm. Which one's perception? Highlight objects, hidden traps, etc., etc. Tactical positioning and dousing. I kind of wish I knew what they were based off of. Because they have to be based off something to work, other than just their base skill, right? Like they have to have an attribute that directly affects them? Or am I just way off? She's also going to be able to lockpick, I'm thinking. Or safe crack. Master Thief and level 10 unlocks safe cracker or something. Master Thief. Okay. Which one do you think would be better? I think lockpicking, because there'll be more locks than safes. She's also going to be a lockpick. A medic that's a lockpick. She obviously worked for House. So I could go that, but... Is there anything in here? Yeah, you can't heal yourself. It's 5% evasion, but no leadership bonus received, which seems kind of stupid. No court. Next. I think I'm going to change mine, actually, to combat skills. Drop handguns. Pick up assault rifles. I just think it's a better idea. We're done with that now. Seasoned is if you have some experience in the waste or a place to like it. You know which end of the Meson cannon? I have no idea what the Meson cannon is. To point the enemy. This is the setting for you. The Wasteland is a dangerous place for the uninitiated. Choose this setting if you consider yourself a novice, a tenderfoot, or if this, in fact, your first barbecue. I know how tactical games work. I played the bejesus out of XCOM. I'm going to run seasoned and hope that I don't die. 43 minutes to get this game started. Yay. My sincerest apologies to everybody that's going to watch this. No, yeah, you do have to manually reload in this game and all too. Forget about that. Yep, that's why I went field medic and surgeon. I think the whole healing aspect is going to be a big deal, so. Well, that sounds loud. I don't know how loud it actually is going to be. Oh, that was the thing that just happened. Excuse me for just a second while I try to fix this. Okay, it's almost fixed. Okay, sorry about that. I think I need to lower the sound on this game. I just have a feeling the sound is going to be a problem. Here, just dump everything down to first bar. There. I just don't want to have to worry about it being a thing. A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel. General Vargas, appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger. How did Ace die? Have to give the opportunity. Let's go, duty. Yeah, I know, you've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread out a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight up genocide, and Team Baker's up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one. How do I change people? I know there's a way over there I can change people. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. What's the mission and how did he die? Mission. The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Is there anything here I need to be? Nope. Continue. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other. No different. Okay. Repeater units. When you go back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal. Tower? Where are the radio towers? I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first. The signal is a threat, sir? The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us. Call in, sir? Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business. Ranger Citadel. When can we enter? Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in. Interesting. Prove. Hard ass. Test. Succeed. This was smart ass. Kicks ass. Logbook first. Don't know, but it was not on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. Might have some clues as to his death. Area. I don't think Vargas, it's a good idea to kind of use that on because he's immune most likely to everything. Where's the area? It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. At a radio tower, no less. There you go. How did he die? Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which had lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook him up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. Sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen. Logbook is your guide to the missions your Ranger squad has acquired and completed, including notes and other information. You can access it from the inventory menu, including select a specific mission. You'll simply select a specific mission entry in the list to see more details. It pays to keep tabs on your progress. Alright, neat. So here I am, and there seems to be the shovel over here. I would like to take the shovel. You'll find items in the Wasteland, some of which can be used in the game world. To use these, you can open your inventory and choose the Use Item option while selecting that item. Certain items can be used on objects in the world by walking up to them and using the interaction button shown. Remember that most items can only be used on certain objects or characters. Can I dig right here? Use shovel. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing, recruits? That's consecrated ground, because they're... Yeah. These are, of course, graves. They're burying Ace. I just tried to dig Ace up. Oh, examine. Examine. Cadet Fuffertson? Fuffertson? Like, I don't want that name at all. Oh, I can mess with the camera. Neat. Good to see you, recruits. I'm afraid I can't open this door for you yet. Boo. Hiss. Hello. Talk. A kindly older woman standing, in standard issue ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organizing crates. Aside from the clothes, she's the picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh-baked cookies. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solvig Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. Why is she kind of Irish? An honor to make your acquaintance. Also nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. Trade. Ooh. Requires 5 strength, which means you could use it, couldn't you? Wait, what? Oh, they have the same picture. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. That's the wrong portrait. I forgot to change it. Ooh, ammunition. Get the money. I have no idea where my money's at in here. It's somewhere. Squad scrap, 50 bucks. So we have $50? $50, alright. $125. Pretty sure we don't have that. Goat hide armor. 3 armor modifiers. Requires 5 strength. 3 pounds. Radiation protection though. Yeah. Midnight special. I don't think I'm gonna need anything, right? Like that isn't a thing right now, right? 38 ammo, pocket med. Okay, I don't think I need anything. That's okay, maybe next time. Yeah, I'm done talking to you now. Bye. Okay. Camera controls. Crew the camera, use the right stick. There are 2 different camera control modes in Wasteland 2, which you can change by pressing R3. The first and default camera mode is rotate zoom mode, which will follow your selected range and allow you to zoom the camera in and out. And rotate. Okay. The second is open pan mode. Allows you to pan the camera across the game or look more closely at things from a distance. You may find this useful to scout situation before jumping in. The third is locked. Stops camera movement, allowing you to move your squad without the camera following. So if I go like... Oh, copy. All is well, just checking in. Roger. Okay. Radio. Okay, I get the radio. I understand how that works. So if I go like this... How do I zoom in and out? Ooh, neat. I'm more concerned about... Okay, that's open where I can just go do what I want to do. That is allowing me to scroll through that, which I don't want to do. And that's that. But how do I zoom? I don't want to accidentally fire off my weapon either. Crouch. Start. I have an idea. We'll go options. Let's see. Display. Combat text. Audio. Oh, wait. That was right there. Show controls. Combat radio, next ranger. Skills radio, previous ranger. Inventory. Up is map, right is that, left down, change stance, examine object, cancel block, right confirm, pause, rotate pan camera, change camera mode, navigate, menu, and change camera. But how do I zoom with the camera? Did not explain that part. Okay, well, rotate and pan camera. Because I can do that, which isn't really zooming. It's just the top-down standard that games use. So up, map. How do I leave? R2 world map. Do I have to go to a specific place to leave? Because it seems like that would be a thing to do. Wasteland. The map exit. So south. Yeah. So I will head south through across that little bridge area and out I go. So Wasteland. Back. Problem is, I don't know where that's at. Still. So map. There I am. So forward, left. Out I go. Okay. Forward. And left. Oh, a goat. I just stopped walking for whatever reason. No idea why. Hey, Echo 1, mind picking up that can over there for me? I think there's some water in there. Okay. Take it. Ah, no, a goat. Right in the butt. You stupid goat. Wasteland. Ooh, rocks. Use shovel. Scrap is the currency used in the Wasteland. You can scrap to pay for items merchants. Oh, you pay for items merchants are selling, and they'll also pay you back in scrap for any items sold to them. Unlike inventory items, there is no maximum limit on how much scrap your party can carry, and it does not weigh anything. Scrap is frequently labeled as the cash symbol. Ooh, look at these sweet, sweet glasses. Distribute all. Are there any more items I can dig up over here? I'm okay with digging stuff up. Oh, look at that. There is. Shovel. No, get back to work. A necklace with a metal symbol. And some shotgun ammo. I'm okay with that. Use this shovel. Putting my character to work. Oh, heavy weapon. This may have been a mod deuce once, but it's been rechambered for 5.56 and doesn't have any original parts left. Jesus. We distribute all. I don't really think heavy ammo or weapons is something I would really want to use. God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun. Talk. Snorf. Really? Snorf? Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all are just babies. Really? Really? Babies. Babies? Us? Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. You all remind me of us. Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me. Really? Those are your names? Back when we were just starting out, thinking we were going to save the world for the future. Thinking none of us would ever die. Christ, sorry, don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody'd ever try to change the world. So you kids go ahead and give it a go. Maybe it'll work this time. Yeah, you're a bundle of joy. Thrasher. Where's he at now? You better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots from base Cochise, and he couldn't go back on patrol. No more. Any dialogue options? Actually, it'll show there's dialogue options, won't it? Cochise. Oh, wait. Any other commander would have handed him his walking papers, but Vargas doesn't dump old friends, so he started him working in the museum. And when you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it? What's Cochise? An old military facility from before the war, and the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there. They kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes that day, literally. That's when I became Captain Death. computer. My computer was making the robots. Yeah, the base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. It thought everybody was its enemy, wanting to kill the whole planet. Hellraiser. What happened to Hellraiser? He's another one gone. Went out for patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead or AWOL or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anybody knows is he hasn't called in, and we haven't heard from anybody who's seen him. I miss old Hellraiser like Blazes. I say Blades, because Blade would be a lot better. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on the social graces. But he was as loyal as they come. And when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor, scary as hell. The Red Scorpions? You weren't briefed on those fucks during your training? Well, let me fill you in. You know when we left the prison and moved here to the Citadel? Well, the Scorpions were the jerks who moved into the prison when we moved out. Just a bunch of raiders back then, but they've been getting more organized. Call themselves the militia now. And they start to act like they were desert rangers of eastern Arizona. Well, that's a load of horse shit. A protection racket ain't the same as protecting people. They shake down all their towns for money, and if the locals don't kick in, they smash them up. The rangers aren't like that. We get by on donations and good old-fashioned scavenging. Eastern Arizona. What can you tell us about Eastern Arizona? Basically everything about the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There's a few small towns and farms out there which the Scorpions claim as their territory. Rangers used to patrol the area before we moved here, and we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years. Who knows? Maybe it's all clean and nice and crime-free as the Scorpions say it is. But I got my doubts. Radiation clouds? The edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't go into without getting cooked to a crisp. The clouds moved around some as the wind and weather, but there are permanent hot spots on every side of us, north, south, east, and west. Until we start hearing those weird broadcasts, I kind of thought those clouds went on forever, and then Arizona was the last place on Earth. But maybe there's more people out there. Maybe the whole rest of the world is just fine, and we're the only ones in hell. Wouldn't that be a joke? Have you heard any of these strange broadcasts? Ace played some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines, or machines into men, or some shit. But the crazy thing was, they started talking about us, the Rangers, saying we're the cause of all the trouble in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? And what the fuck does he have against us? Yeah, seriously. So, General Vargas used to be called Snake. Yep, he was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day, but I think the weight of his responsibilities has kind of squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, shit, a decade maybe? Let's see, General Vargas. How well do you know General Vargas? Better than he'd like. Back in the day, he was the craziest of us all, but somehow, after we brought down base Cochise, he became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show, and doing a damn fine job, while I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh? Ace. We saw you at Ace's funeral. You knew him well? They all hurt, but this one, man. Ace wasn't even a ranger, not at first. He worked as a driver and a mechanic for Farron Brygo up in Vegas. And when Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in Quartz. He'd pissed somebody off out there, and they locked him up. We sorted that out, and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise, and never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat, but I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there, and now he's... God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble. I knew it. Trouble. You thought this mission was trouble? He was working on the same thing Vargas has y'all working on, trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me, but then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units, but he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him. I should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him? Repeater units. Know any more about these repeater units? I really don't know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about transmitters and north-south axis and signals bouncing off the clouds. Ask Woodson about it. He's our radio genius. Do you know him? Radio technician Wade Woodson. Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out on patrol. Keeps all the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies, and I don't know what else, if you let him. But be nice to him. He's your lifeline to the base. Tell me about the Rail Nomads. Could be a nice little place if the Atchinsons and Topekans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about, but between them, they got enough old railroad tech that, if they worked together, they could have this area a real transportation system. Instead, Seems like all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. Idiots. Quartz. Where's Quartz? Man, not sure. I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher, he'll know. That's it? Bye. Say, listen. Fargus actually looked into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going all half-cocked and shooting up all the Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged. So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the waste like the back of my hand. What do you say? Yeah, sure. During your travels, you may come across people willing to join your squad. These companions, or CNPCs, can be controlled and customized just like your own ranger recruits you start the game with, but may have personalities and characteristics of their own. Well, that's cool. As far as customization, though, like... Can I do anything? Inventory? Is that what it was, right? Inventory? Angel of Death. Character. Wait, no, here. Character. American, no kills, no damage done, all the water, 9 comp per level, 3 skill points per level, no quirks. Blah, 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 blah. 8 coordination. Dear God. Skills. Brute force, hard ass, assault rifles, weaponsmith, outdoorsman, blunt weapons. I like all the stuff she's got. But nothing there. Whoops. Knowledge, skills. Why can't I see her? I can't see. Oh, here we go. Nothing there. And nothing there. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Whoops. Perks. Hardened. +1 base armor. Logbook. Look for his logbook. Okay. Neat. Ooh, she has a pipe wrench. That's a blunt weapon. Let's see. Shovel. You have a heavy weapon on you, which you don't need, but it's nice that you have it. Ooh, a library card. Let's open a library, whatever that is. Nice. Shotgun ammo. Med kit. Tin can. Pipe wrench. Mail. Faded leathers. To my angel. I'm sure Ace is her main squeeze. I'm glad I did that. I had a feeling there was going to be somebody around here, though, that wanted to go. Like, that was just kind of a given. Oh, come on. Scrap and a can of tuna. Nice. Do you have a name? I'm assuming the exit's still going to be where it was 5 seconds ago. Yes. So I can leave this way. Okay. As boring as this is, I think I'm going to leave this first episode here and start my adventures into the mighty wastelands in the next episode. Thanks, guys, for checking out the beginning episode here. If you do, which I don't blame you if you don't. So episode 2 is definitely where we're going to start shooting stuff. People are going to get killed. It's just going to be all kinds of nuts. So hope you guys are enjoying it so far, as boring as it may be. And I will see you guys in the next episodes, I hope. And I hope if you like it, please hit the like button. Continue to watch this series through. I'm going to play this game from beginning to end. If somebody dies, so be it, and just keep moving on. I appreciate everybody taking the time to check it out. Thank you very much, and I will see everybody in the next episode. Bye-bye.